Everybody, Kim here on the homestead. So yesterday Patrina and I worked for 4 hours total, working with chainsaw. We got all this cut into rounds, like you see right here. These
like that. That's a round.
Those are rounds. I think she actually posted a picture yesterday. She'll probably use it as a thumbnail for this. So we worked 4 hours cutting with chainsaws, using the Ranger, taking loads from down in the valley here. Today we spent 2 hours total splitting, and that's what we got so far. Now, last year we only went as high as the skids here. Come on over here a second, Patrina. So you see the height of the skids about 4 feet, and we went maybe just a little bit above that, and we went from here to the end, and that gave us 5 cords of wood, and we burned through that and we burned into a 6th cord. So we're actually trying to stack higher this year to get that 6th cord in on top.
But we're also going to cover this, which is why you see the weird posts right now.
So these posts we just got mounted in this week. These are cemented into the ground. So we got 4 of them across the front. We added 4 to the back, so the existing posts that were there, so we only had to dig on the front. And we're going to get our tin cut this weekend for the pitch for the top. A little bit's going to come off of this just to get everything level. And then come on out here a second, June. And then we had these couple extra rails that were left over from fencing after they took this section out here where the garage is now. The fence used to go all the way down. So we're going to take these and we are going to split them in half. What is that called? When you cut them in
Rip
half?
them.
Rip them. We're going to rip them in half. And then those are going to be our cross beams and our ridge poles to go across to put the tin on. That way we won't have to work with a tarp this year and dig a foot of snow out every time. It'll be covered. And then back across the front, we actually left enough room so that what we'll do is probably on the header board that goes across, we will attach a tarp to that, and then it'll just hang down. We'll put a weight on the bottom of it, just a stick or a branch or something, and then we can just roll
or
it
a lodge pole.
A lodge pole, and get it out of the way. So anyway, this is just a couple hours of work. We're deciding we're gonna work on Wednesdays and Fridays. We'll cut the wood on Wednesday, and we had 5 loads that we brought up in the Ranger this time. We know next time we want to bring 6 loads.
We think 6 loads in the Ranger is 1 cord.
There's a cord, yeah. And then, so what we'll do is we'll work on Wednesdays, cutting, Fridays.
Cutting.
Did I mess up?
You did. So Wednesdays and Fridays, we're going to cut the rounds out in the woods.
And then Friday split.
No.
We'll see. Here's the deal. We train in the martial arts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We cannot overexert ourselves here working crazy because we do not make it through training in the martial arts in the evening for our class because we're too exhausted, and the altitude here really affects our training, our breathing. So we decided we're not physically working hard on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So the chainsaw work is Wednesdays and Fridays. We're going to split wood Thursdays and Saturdays.
There you go.
We're not doing nothing on Sunday.
Correct. So our goal is over the next couple weeks to get this filled up, have 6 cords of wood here. We actually have another cord of wood, already in the back from last year. I decided we're just not going to touch that. We're going to leave it go. And then it's going to be our reserve again if we run into that situation. But we also only went through half of our skid of pellets that we bought for our pellet stove. So that was nice to know too, that we still have half a skid of pellets in the garage for start it for next year. And I don't know, maybe we'll get more. I'm not sure. So anyway, that's what's going on in the homestead. So it's Thursday, it's 3:30. This is our quitting time, 4 o'clock for sure on a training day. So we can get inside, get a little bit of rest, get hydrated, have a Gatorade, and then kick butt tonight. We'll be punching and kicking each other. We call it our therapy. But again, we've been together 20-something years. We're still not sure if it's 21 or 22. We think it's 22, but we're really not sure. Anyway, and in that time, we've never had a fight. Not one. It's probably because of martial arts. There was one time we thought we had an argument. We kind of looked at each other and we started giggling and we're like, did we just have an argument? And it wasn't, a fight. So anyway, I think martial arts keeps us healthy physically, mentally, and emotionally.
Couples therapy.
Couples therapy. So, all right, we got to go in and hydrate. See everybody. Take care. Cheers from the homestead.